it was announced that Birmingham City Council decided to declare themselves bankrupt. They put a section 114 in place, which means they didn't have any money. What happened then was, the government at that time was Conservative. They decided to place 6 commissioners in to sort it out. They thought they was coming into Birmingham like a breeze, a fresh breath of air. They come in, they put all injunctions in place, they put pay restrictions in place, and then we move on now to 2024, and then they actually start rolling out what they actually plan to do. The worker role, which was a safety critical role, which they decided to move. And now, once they've got rid of that, they decided to get rid of the grade 3 completely. Lad sitting at the back, Sam, losing £8,000. To me, that's £650 a month, that's a mortgage. That's either sitting in the front room with his family, or he could be sitting under a bridge in a cardboard box. That's basically what it boils down to. We sat there, we argued the toss, we started strike action on the 6th of January, entered negotiations, went to the council townhouse, sat there with supposedly negotiators in front of us. No further forward than that, we put a proposal to them. They went out the room, come back in, and offered us £1,000 to go away and end the strike. These lads are losing £6,000 a year. They offered £1,000, and they thought that was it, and everything would go away. As we walked out the room, one of the negotiators actually turned around and said, because I'll let you all know, most of us are new reps. He turned around and actually says his words, and I'll quote, "Good luck with them, because you'll get nowhere." So I'll move on a little bit further. 11th of March, we go out full strike. We carry on with negotiation, nothing, nothing on the table, nothing coming back at us. And then they decide to drop the bombshell that it was grade 4s, myself, the driver team leader, that they was really after. That was the people they really wanted, because they wanted to drop our money, and my money now, when I've estimated it, I'll be losing between £10,000 and £12,000 a year. That's what I will lose. That is horrendous. Now we've got people on the line cancelling holidays. We've got people worried about the mortgages. We've got people going to food banks. Who in the right mind in 2025 works and should be going to a food bank? This should not be happening in this day and age. We're having to pay for a government austerity. We shouldn't have to do it. And people of Birmingham, this isn't just affecting us as workers now. This is affecting the people of Birmingham, because the government are putting the people of Birmingham into austerity, because we're not being able to pick your rubbish up. And we love our job, and you might not think we do, but we do, because we do a good job. We actually take pride in what we do, and the areas what you mentioned. The areas what you mentioned, 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. You go to Sutton Coldfield, it's clear. So why isn't your area? Why are the other areas not clear? Why aren't they doing it? We was in a meeting yesterday, and without not going into it too much, I sat across from Joanne Rowley, Birmingham City Council, and she's on more money than the Prime Minister of Great Britain. And she sat there, and we sat there for 4 hours, and then she come into the room when she was convinced to come in because she felt threatened, sitting across the table from 4 hours. She felt threatened by us, and all she could do was apologise. 4 hours she sat there, and they didn't have an answer for us, not one answer. Now we've balloted. There was 75% participation, there was 97 returned. Now all I can do to you residents of it is to apologise, but we have to now not just stand together as big men on the picket line across all 3 yards. Every single resident, every single one of us from Birmingham need to say, enough is enough. We all need to get up entertain and do something. Seriously, this needs to end. I've been fortunate enough to get off the picket lines and travel around the country. I've been to Northern Ireland at first, and I didn't realise coming off this picket line just how big and far wide this has travelled. But the point of the fact is, and the most important people in this are us big men, and now they've actually involved you. So you, as residents of Birmingham, you actually need to get up, strike, get there, and cause an